Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'm here to talk to you about Vertical Shift, a game that's on Quest, Steam, it's cross-plat between the two, there's cosmetics, multiple game modes, and the best part is, it's all 100% free. Wait, and it's all How do they make a game this amazing free? No, don't you walk away, you're gonna give me some fucking straight answers right now. This is Vertical Shift, one of the best VR games available currently to date, with multiple game modes, plenty of cosmetics, available on Steam VR as well as Oculus Quest, and for the low price of free. There are multiple ways to be able to move inside Vertical Shift. You can either shoot a grapple forward within a certain range and pull yourself forward like Spider-Man. You also have hand thrusters that you can use to propel yourself forward like Iron Man. You can also glide just by sticking out your arms and allowing the wind to be able to take you where you need to go, or you can simply walk. You can also shoot an EMP that will be able to stun the enemy if they're in a short range. However, there is a resource type system in the game, so be careful with how you use it. You have a limited usage of your grapples, hand thrusters, and your EMP. However, you have unlimited usage of walk and glide. Let's go ahead and break down the game mode so you know exactly what you're going to get into when you download this game. Keep in mind that every single one of these game modes can hold up to 10 people. First off, we have Freeze Tag. This is their original game mode whenever they first created Vertical Shift. Both teams utilize the multiple movement mechanics to be able to maneuver around the arena and freeze their opponents before they themselves can get frozen. You can freeze the enemy and also unfreeze your allies by using the EMP on either side. Once the opposing team is frozen, you will gain 1 point. Your goal is to gain 10 points within the time, or just have the most points whenever the time for the round ends. Next is the Infection game mode. One player spawns in as the infected, and their goal is to go around the city and tag everyone else, infecting them before the timer for the round ends. If there's even one survivor left before the round ends, then the survivors win. Otherwise, the infected will win. You can also use the game settings in there to configure exactly how you want your match to go down. You can have it to where the infected get unlimited thrusters, the infected are faster, slower, etc. Next up is the racing. Complete one lap around this predetermined path in order to complete the race and try to win first place. Be cautious with your resource usage as you try to utilize your grapples as well as your thrusters to get through these laps. You can also stun one of the other players if they're close enough to you in order to freeze them for a few seconds to get ahead of them. You can also use the game settings here to modify how many laps that you want to have in the race, and currently there is only one racetrack available, but I hope that they will be adding more tracks in the future. There is also an Oddball type game mode, where one player spawns in holding the objective, and another player, in order to steal the objective from them, have to stun them with the EMP. This is a bit like the opposite of Infection, where one player starts out with something, and instead of avoiding them, you're trying to take something from them. You gain 1 point for every second that you're holding the Oddball, and whoever has the most points when the timer ends, wins. Lastly, you and your friends can also stay in the starting hub because it is a massive city. When you load into the world, you load into a massive city that you can explore. There's lore, places to hang out, NPCs to talk to, and even an airship that you can try to avoid shots by. Talking to the NPCs and reading some of the signs can show you some of the lore that's inside this game, and there's also hidden objects that can get you in-game achievements. In a word, this game is phenomenal. Multiple game modes, cosmetics, full body B-haptic support, free, available on Quest and Steam. There's not a lot you can really criticize about this game. I'd say that the only areas for improvement on the game would be to add in more differing cosmetics, as a lot of the cosmetics do seem like they're very similar to one another. Add in more lore so that way the players have a bigger reason to explore the city, and to continue to work on any kind of ping and server issues, as a game with this kind of high-speed combat that is going to be a consistent issue. Lastly, there is a bug on the PC VR version where I've noticed that the game will occasionally freeze on Steam and then continue into the game. There are only minor freezes, and it's nothing more than a full second, but I did want to let you guys know, as in case this does happen to you, it is a known issue and the developers are currently working to fix it. Therefore, with all the reasons that I've listed here, I am proud to issue Vertical Shift an 8.5 out of 10. I love this game, and my community has become a big fan of this game as well. During my Twitch streams, whenever I put up a chat vote where my chat gets to suggest games and then everybody votes on it to decide what game we get to play next, Vertical Shift has been winning quite a bit lately because everybody has been loving this game. Lastly, because I am such a huge fan of this game, I'm going to be sponsoring a Vertical Shift tournament. The developers are not really making a lot of money off this game because it is free, so I'm putting forth $400 of my own money in order to sponsor this tournament and put forth a cash pool that the players can fight to win. The link to their website, the link to be able to download it on Steam, the link to download it on Quest, and the link with the instructions to be able to sign up for the tournament will all be in the description for anybody who's interested. I hope that I was able to inform and entertain you today. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and most of all, I hope to see you next time.